I know you think I'm joking, but believe me, that's the only way I could break into show business.
While The King of Comedy is a widely reported inspiration for the Joker origin movie, new clues from the set hint that another Martin Scorsese Robert De Niro classic, Taxi Driver, could also be an influence. The King of Comedy and Taxi Driver are both profiles of deranged and broken men who criminally lash out at those they feel have rejected them. And the Joker movie certainly sounds like it's in a similar vein. The official plot synopsis for Joker describes Joaquin Phoenix's Arthur Fleck as a man disregarded by society, and the DC film as not only a gritty character study, but also a broader cautionary tale. Set photos that recently appeared online lend some credence to my Taxi Driver theory. One photo shows a Gotham City subway map and its layout of different neighborhoods, one of which is called Hinckley. That stands out because Hinckley is also the surname of the would-be assassin of President Ronald Reagan. John Hinckley Jr. said that he was inspired to shoot President Reagan back in 1981 because of Taxi Driver. Hinckley was obsessed with that film's young star, Jodie Foster, and shot Reagan in order to impress her.
What do you want me to do, call the cops?
Well, the cops don't do nothing, you know that.
Hinckley's fixation with Foster mirrored the obsession that Taxi Driver's title character had with a woman in that story. In Taxi Driver, Robert De Niro's deranged cabbie Travis Bickle is obsessed with Betsy, a beautiful campaign worker for presidential candidate Senator Charles Palantine. Travis even happens to meet Palantine when the candidate hops in his cab. Travis proclaims himself Palantine's biggest fan, saying that he tells all his fares to vote for him, even though he doesn't even follow political issues closely. Travis wants Palantine to clean up what he deems to be the sewer that is New York City. But Travis is only enthusiastic about Palantine because he's fixated on Betsy. So after she rejects him, Travis transforms himself into Palantine's would-be assassin.
Well, then who the hell else are you talking? You talking to me?
Betsy's a believer in Palantine, and to hurt her for rejecting him, Travis seeks to destroy something she cares about. He cuts his hair into a mohawk and rigs himself a weapon, going so far as to show up at a Palantine event to try to kill him. Set photos also revealed that the movie's version of Thomas Wayne is running for mayor of Gotham City. This would make him the film's stand-in for Charles Palantine, while Joker's surrogate for Betsy could easily be Zazie Beetz' character, who has been described as a single mother who captures the interest of the future clown prince of crime. Could she be a supporter or even a staffer for Wayne? Whether it's that Beetz' character rejects Arthur Fleck, or perhaps she meets a more grim Killing Joke style end, losing her could push Arthur down a dark path. As The Dark Knight showed, the Joker can be as interested in destroying the idea of what a person or an institution stands for as he is in literally destroying someone. Set photos have shown Phoenix's Joker in full clown makeup, riling up the masses at what appears to be an anti-Thomas Wayne protest. Earlier reports claim the movie will depict Thomas Wayne in a less than flattering light, as a cheesy tan businessman in the vein of a younger Donald Trump. Like Travis Bickle adopting a warrior look with his mohawk and fatigue jacket, it makes sense in its own deranged way that Arthur Fleck would transform himself into a killer clown to point out the joke that Thomas Wayne, his candidacy, and rich and powerful people like him represent. As one of the first families of Gotham, the obscenely wealthy Waynes are the face of the powerful and elite in a city where there are clearly plenty of less fortunate people suffering and in need. Dire economic straits are nothing new when it comes to depictions of Gotham City, and even the idea of the Waynes being the victims of an economically desperate citizenry was something Ra's al Ghul alluded to in Batman Begins. The Joker doesn't even have to be the one to pull the trigger and actually kill Thomas Wayne, as Jack Nicholson's incarnation did in 1989's Batman movie, but he could inspire that one lone gunman to do it. The Joker is a great corruptor after all. Robert De Niro is believed to play a talk show host in Joker, and while the influence of the King of Comedy on this movie would suggest Arthur Fleck kidnaps him because the failed funny man wants to become famous, maybe Arthur's agenda is to make a larger political statement. The Joker using a famous talk show host to amplify either his message or to help foster terror or misinformation would be an apt commentary on our era of fake news and media manipulation, and manipulation of the media. So if Joker is a cautionary tale, then what precisely is it cautioning us about? If Taxi Driver and The King of Comedy are our guides, then perhaps the movie will chronicle how the media can elevate the violent and deranged to celebrity status. How at least in America, the lone wolf can become a figure of notoriety, even if they're a killer, or deemed worthy of heroic status if they're an outlaw or a vigilante operating outside the system, as Taxi Driver depicts happening to Travis Bickle. The old adage that the villain is just the hero of his own story might likely prove to be the case with Joker. We'll know for sure when the movie opens next October. Thanks for watching. For more on Joker, be sure to check out our video detailing his multiple choice origins, as well as what we thought of our first look at Joaquin Phoenix's makeup in the movie. And as always, be sure to follow and subscribe wherever you like to watch IGN.